be flat about. I take it as a challenge when
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. One play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Fields now to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll run with Pollard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now left side on the swing pass. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt. Here they get him behind the line. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. In motion is Grant. On third down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be fourth down. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Run for Pollard, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Pollard. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. They snap it to Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Now Fields. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off play action. Fields. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give coming right is Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 17, Wilson. Flush to his right. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Wilson. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Olave from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this one is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Back to throw. Fields. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
A slant to Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Gay knocks this one through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Open man, complete downfield to Davis.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Buying time to his left. He finds his man, complete. It's Tucker, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Fields on first down.
Man open, here is Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Fields.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Fields.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
They'll roll him out right. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Now it's Fields.
He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
To the air again, Fields.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Pollard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 4th down, Fields. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
2nd and 7. Play action. It's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking sideline, incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now here's Pollard, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Wilson. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field. There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
Wilson will throw again. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Chiefs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. a touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Flushed out right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a first down throw, Fields. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A run between the tackles with Breida. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.